Make the ruler.
Hi, this is Johnny Fever, and you are tuned into Johnny Fever TV. That's all one word, Johnny Fever TV. Today I am reacting to Nipsey Hussle, Hustle and Motivate. This is going to be awesome. Let's go. Okay, Nipsey Hussle. Someone who I'm aware of but not familiar with his music. That's really unfortunate. What I do know about Nipsey Hussle is that he's one of the thought leaders in the hip hop community. I don't know if he is in the same category as like a Killer Mike or going back into past hip hop like a Chuck D or a KRS-One, but that's the impression I'm getting from everything that I've heard about Nipsey Hussle. Also, can't talk about Nipsey without talking about the dope ass beard. I can't grow a beard like that, but you know, you got Nipsey Hussle, you got Fitzmagic in the NFL, a number of basketball players with great beards, but I'm jealous. I've got a thing about hair. So anyway, that being said, I'm doing Nipsey Hussle, Hustle and Motivate. This is Johnny Fever. Let's go. We making movies, not songs here. Oh, we know this beat already. Oh.
Ready to jump, so watch close. Been criticized and bugs though since I was a snot nose.
Let's go. Yeah, those cops are outgunned. Wait, are these all stormtroopers here? I don't know. I'm feeling like we're watching a bunch of stormtroopers missing each other. Well, at least no one got hurt, right?
Pull up in motorcade.
Let's go.
I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers are throwing.
Okay, let's go then.
Hustle the overweight. That's why they follow me, huh? They think I know the way. Cause I took control of things. Ballin' the solo way. And if you pattern my trend, I make you my protege. Lost in that soldier race. Niggas don't know them days. Take you in back of the buildings. Make you expose your rage. Take you across the tracks. Make you explode the face. Now you official now, but you got a soul to save. I just been cooking that new. I'm about to drop in a few. Think if I call it the great, the people gon' call it the truth. I ain't really trip on the credit. I just paid all of my dues. I just respected the game. Now my name all in the news. Tripping on all of my moves. Quote me on this, got a lot more to prove. Remember I came in this bitch, fresh out the county with nothing to lose.
No.
All right, so first off the bat, you know, he's coming out with some, you know, pretty straightforward rhymes. I definitely like the delivery. I like the slow style of the rhymes. For some reason, he's giving me a little bit of a Scarface feel, like Scarface in the later days, not the early Ghetto Boys days, but when he was doing a lot of his solo stuff. Anyway, yeah, if you check out some of Scarface's later stuff, that's sort of what this initial Nipsey is giving me the feeling of. And now we got someone on the baby grand piano, gonna knock out some keys and some vocals. Let's go.
On the ground, you. But I don't do this shit for nothing. No, not at all. You. But my money red.
Ooh, that bass is awesome.
So I don't do this shit for nothing.
Who's on the hook? I don't do this for nothing. So another thing before he gets in it again. What I'm liking about this song is it's got a steady hip hop rhythm to it. What I'm noticing in a lot of modern music, especially music that gets dropped on YouTube, is I'm noticing this choppy style where they will have some sort of slow rap where there's not really a beat, but there's a lot of instrumental, sort of like even movie sounds in the back. People who do this are NF and Tom McDonald. And then at a point in the song, the beat, it'll build, and then a drum will drop, right? And then they'll go into some hyper speed rap while the drums are going, and then they'll slow it down again and the drums will disappear. And that's like really cool, and especially for videos, and I love what those guys are doing, but I've questioned the replay value of music like that. And sometimes you just want a nice, a nice drum loop and, a nice little piano riff or guitar riff, or however you're doing it's a piano riff in this case, and you just want to hear the rapper flow. And so Nipsey, enough respect for keeping it old school. Let's go. With a little bit of new school.
Back in this bitch like I never left. Stand for some shit that you never read. Passing through stages in life.
Sorry, first couple lines sounding like Kendrick. Let's go.
The ups and the downs like it's all just another test. Live by the rules like a fucking ref. I got respect in 100 sets. Too many chains need another chest. Playing no games if it wasn't chess. Come from that cloth that you couldn't stretch. Come from that circle you couldn't test. Heavily pressured and under stress, even though niggas ain't sure we was a mess. Honest attempt playing to the left. Judge a young nigga by their dress. Left us no option, what they expect. Only thing we knew for sure is the bang the set. Fuck living basic,
So this rhyme scheme is very similar to like a classic reggae or dance hall rhyme scheme where he's got one main rhyming syllable or sound. In this case, it's left, stress, guess, something like that, right? But he's carrying the same rhyming word through the whole entire verse. And that is, like I said, very common in reggae. It's a very common rhyme flow. So I'm feeling it. You'll hear me often talking about how rappers who can rap slow and ride the rhythm are in many ways at this point superior to these rappers that are just going syllables per second. So I'm appreciating Nipsey in the same way that I'm appreciating Tom McDonald. You know what? We don't need you to go a million syllables a second for us to respect you. We want to hear what you're about and what you're thinking. All right, let's go.
fuck what they saying, I'm saying this. Don't waste your time, it don't make you rich, it don't mean nothing, so fuck them, let's make a grip. Double up, triple up, make assists. Ballin' so hard you can play a bitch. Lead to the lake if they wanna fish. Make sure them niggas around you stick to the script. It should be written in stone. You should come visit my zone. Don't take my word, double check all of my flows. Ask them how hustle got on, but fuck what you heard. This for who walked down that road. Sold everything but they sold, straight off the curb. Real niggas rich as you nerds. Address to whom and make it sound. I don't do this for nothing. Nah.
When I count on you, but I don't do this shit for nothing. No.
So what's killing me is that I just, for so long, I just didn't know that there was music out there like this that existed. I really felt that the old school hip hop vibe was gone. But man, having this channel has really opened my eyes, because what ends up happening is that you hear what is on the radio, which is never going to be, it's going to be pop to some extent. And then you have the rabbit holes that you go down. And, hip hop wise, I've been going quite a bit down those YouTube rapper tunnels and the UK, drill scene and things like that for the last couple of years, because I just, hearing what I'm going to call pop rap on the radio, and I'm not going to name anybody because I might even be reviewing some of them today. I hear that and I'm like, man, that's just not for me. And so then all of a sudden you start making these assumptions that, well, this is just what American mainstream hip hop sounds like now. And it's not that good. But like I said, I kind of stumbled on a couple good artists, and King Von was the one just like last week. And ever since then, man, my head's just exploding with like optimism for hip hop in America. All right, let's go.
But my money real.
more so than hip hop in America, but I'm like having like some what's the word here? I'm having some relief that the listeners in America are at least listening to some decent music, because like for the longest time I'm like, man, what is going on with the younger generation? Like, do they not even like rap music anymore? But hey, look at this. There's tons of good stuff out there. I'll keep going and shut up.
So I don't do this shit for nothing. No, not at all. Oh, I told her like 99. Oh, yeah, sorry. So I don't do this shit for nothing. Not at all. On a bright love. Hustle and motivate. Hustle and motivate.
Cut the bass out.
Hustle and motivate.
All money in, nigga.
Hustle and motivate.
Hustling.
My nigga Gary Coleman finna get out, cuz.
Fuck this nigga, man. Go.
Look at Daisy. Neighborhood, what's up, girl?
Johnny Fever wrong again with the pre-video predictions. Pay that man the money and get your brother out of jail. It's all good, because money's just falling off of trees if you're Nipsey Hussle. Anyway, look, I knew I was gonna like Nipsey Hussle because I'm from the days of conscious rap, and I'm from the days of when the artists were trying to uplift the people that were listening, and trying to uplift the community with the lyrics. You know, Chuck D called hip hop black people CNN, because that was where the real news was, right? That's where if you really wanted to know what was happening in the community, you could listen to hip hop, and they'll tell you the overarching story, the macro of the situation. And you know what? It's just heartening to see that that hasn't died in American hip hop, because I really felt for the longest time that where the good hip hop was coming from in America was, you know, the YouTube rappers. And then of course there's the exceptions, like everybody knows who the exceptions are, the Kendricks and the Joyners and people like that, you know, Hopsin if he's your style. So like there are always some great ones, but there's so much music in the mainstream that they call hip hop, that they call rap, that is just you know, it's not doing the genre justice. And if that's what people think it is, then yeah, they're not going to think much of it. So anyway, I'm glad to check out Nipsey, loving the beard, loving the music, so I'm going to check out some more for sure. This is Johnny Fever, and you are watching Johnny Fever TV. That's all one word. Please like this video, hit subscribe to my channel, and hit notifications. Johnny Fever, I'm out. Cheers.